You enjoy the governance of God. You enjoy what God has established because you have been made righteous by the works of Christ. So many Christians like to be there. Say, I'm baby. Let Jesus be doing the governance. But you don't want to partner in the things of the kingdom. And that's why you remain a baby forever. You see, the second Kedar is what makes a man enter the realm of holiness. So now you are law-abiding citizen because you are now living righteously. You are not stopping at the first Kedar of righteousness that God has made me righteous through the works of Christ. Now I want to live righteously. I was a criminal, but by grace the judge said, I decree you pardoned. Even though all evidences are against you. There are rare cases like that. Now, you went back, continuing that. You will end up back there. But when you went out, pardoned, you now graduate to another Kedar. You went through rehabilitation. You went through counseling. You begin to make efforts to be law-abiding. After all, those other citizens that never get handcuffed, they are humans. So if they can do it, I can do it. So you begin to live the righteous life. What that does is that it takes you away from just having access to the system or to the kingdom to governing with God. So I can now go for an office that I would like to be a judge. After you are pardoned, if you just go straight there, you want to be a judge. They say, yes, we know that you are pardoned. We know you are no longer a criminal. And when you graduate from being made the righteousness of God to living as indeed the righteousness of God. So they will tell you, sir, you are pardoned, but now you want to be a judge. We love your ambition. Go into rehabilitation. Go into some form of counseling. Do some good in the society. Come back in another 3 to 5 years. Living law-abiding. In other words, living as the righteousness of God. Paul said, I die daily. I died. I wake up. I like to steal. God. But I know if I steal again in Asda, I can be locked up. I'm living on pardon, so I must be intentional not to steal. So they intentionalize him. Then after 5 years, you get references from people. Your landlord gives you reference. Your place of work gives you reference. Good character. That becomes your evidence. You're dying daily. That hardened criminal was pardoned. Now for 5 years, not even a stain on his image. He has now been living rightly by the law. Then you can now be that judge. You can now be a permanent secretary. You can now govern with the nation. You can now be in a place where you become a gatekeeper.